All right, I wanted to record a really quick video for you guys and share because as we're doing these resume reviews, I see this over and over and over again. So before I was in IT and before I was in the military, I went to journalism school. I was going to go be a journalist, and I picked up this really cool thing called the inverted pyramid method, which you can see there on the screen, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Because this is how newspaper articles are written, right? When you look at a newspaper article, you get a headline at the top, and then you get all the detailed information below that, and then after that you start to get into all the things that are nice to know, but if you skipped them, it wouldn't really impact the article or impact the reader's life. And that's exactly the way you want to look at a resume. Your resume has the opportunity to grab a recruiter's attention very quickly, and I'm going to show you examples of what a good resume looks like in a moment. And it's not subjective. It's not me saying, oh, this is what I think one looks like. This is objective. This is the resume template that we use and that we recommend most of the people in the Discord use. Our recruiters have given us great feedback on it. Hiring managers and members of HR give us great feedback on it. So I think it's a really good place to start. And I think you should watch this video before you go and create a resume or before you submit one to have us review it, because it's going to have a lot of good content in it for you. But the inverted pyramid method basically says you put the most important information at the top, at the very front on your first page, to get the reader's attention, and then you're going to give supporting details, and then you're going to put the stuff that's maybe a formality or nice to know. So the way we do that is we start off by using something like these objectives. You really want to have 2 at max 3 lines in your objective at the top. So you're going to have your name, and then I'm an X looking for Y. Think of this like a dating profile, right? I'm a customer-oriented salesperson looking for a fast-paced environment to bust my sales chops or whatever, right? Or in our case, I'm a recent graduate in cybersecurity looking for an entry-level role to grow my skills, or I'm a seasoned professional looking for a more challenging role, touching on cloud infrastructure or whatever, right? None of those are good. I'm just workshopping some like 2 or 3 sentences that you can get at the top, right? That's going to tell the person your experience level right off the bat, and what kind of role you're looking for. So you want to tailor this too. This isn't going to stay the same all the time. You're going to tailor it to the jobs you're applying for. We'll talk about that more later, but that's the important thing. And then you're going to follow with the things that they need to know, which are relevant experience. So you can see here in this one, the person, this is a sales rep resume I just Googled up really quickly. But you can see that they have their couple lines at the top. Then they start providing their relevant experience. And as we go down the resume, we get into their education and then into their certificates. We're not going to put interests on there. That's goofy. Don't put your interests on your resume. We'll talk about that another time too. But and then they've got this 2-column format. You can see where they've got their most important information, the formal information that they need, and then they've got those skills that they want to communicate. Some of the examples you'll see in the Discord will have skills, technologies, languages like scripting languages and things if you're familiar with those, frameworks if you're working in a security or compliance or governance role, any of those sorts of things that are going to help boost that and support that first few sentences. So everything on our resume is going to support those first 2 sentences. I'm an X looking for Y, and here's why you should hire me, right? So if it doesn't support you in that at the top, it doesn't have to be on the resume. A resume doesn't have to be packed. We're past the days of a resume needing to reflect all of your work experience. It really only needs to support your relevant work experience, and your education doesn't all have to be formal. In a world of certificates, I don't usually list my certificates out separately. I have all my education built in there, and I put in my informal education as well. So things like Black Hills Information Security offers the anti-siphon trainings for pay what you can. Those count as continuing education credits if you have certificates. They're accepted by a lot of different places. Some of them are 40 hours or more, so definitely if you take one of those courses, put it on here. If you have an AWS, an Azure, or a GCP cert, put it on here. If you have something from Linux Academy or Linux Plus or Cloud Academy, something from NIST, any sort of federal certifications, anything, even if it's not like a big CompTIA cert or a degree program, but it's relevant and it supports the story and it tells the story of I'm a professional and I'm a professional who's staying educated and continuing to grow my craft. all of those things are going to be relevant and support that headline, that objective that we want to share, right? So I look forward to seeing you guys in the Discord. I hope this information is helpful. I hope it helps you get your resume in front of the people that you want it in front of, and helps you get the jobs you're looking for. And so we'll see you next time.